Hello and welcome to my March Challenge of the Month entry work in progress video. I wasn't originally planning to enter this contest because I didn't really have an idea for the theme, which was My Oasis, the theme coming from the new movie Ready Player One, where they use virtual reality in order to enter their oasis, a place where they can escape, essentially. So that's kind of what we were supposed to do, is create our oasis, a place where we could be more, or just be at peace, or just whatever we felt our oasis was. And I didn't have an idea, so I just wasn't really planning on trying. Then like 3 or 4 nights ago, I just kind of had one of those epiphany moments right before I fell asleep. Of what I could do, and I decided, yeah, I'm gonna try it. And like I have the last few times, I sort of took the idea in a bit of an odd direction. So one of the things he was saying is, a place of, peace, or where you could just generally be something else. And my idea was more to make myself into a character that I'd created a while ago called the Rogue of Shade, who was once a knight of light and then ended up getting cursed by the demons she hunted, and so took off her mantle as a knight in order to not end up hurting those around her, and continued on her own to face both her own demons and the demons of the world. And having anxiety and depression, those are my demons. So my idea was that in my oasis, I'm the Rogue of Shade. And I face my demons, and I help others face theirs. Drawing the demons themselves was difficult, just because of what they are and represent. I kept having to stop, and I just kind of stare at the screen while I was working on them. Eventually, once I started getting to the point where I was actually making the representation of the final blow, I was able to just, do it. But drawing the actual thing was hard. I was trying a lot of things that I haven't tried before. There was a lot I wanted to do with this picture, and I didn't really know how, because I'd never done those things before. Sorry. But I did things like trying to add textures and give it a little bit more depth and feel to it. I still didn't quite manage to get it how I imagined it in my head, but I feel I got a lot closer than I would have if I hadn't even tried to do things. The girl in the photo that I traced over, essentially, that is me. This is an actual costume that I've created out of clothes I have, and the landscape is actually the landscape from out back my house. I figured instead of just trying to create some kind of random landscape from nothing, or just finding a random reference picture, it wouldn't have been quite as true, or the idea I had behind using a landscape by my home was that it's a mix. It's an overlay of reality and supernatural, I suppose. So I just took the area out the back of my house and then just altered it here and there. I wanted to show the difference between how it is without versus how it is with the demons around. So in the background, I sort of have this trail of the demons I've already faced that are just dissipating, essentially, and the areas around them are very lush and green and vibrant. And then in the areas where I have yet to face the demons, and even around this one which is being killed but still alive, the area is still not quite as vibrant. There's still shadow. In this back area here, the trees are dead still. I placed in like a dark fog kind of thing. And but yeah, I was trying some of the things that I had never done before. Was just I was using the layer effects, which I've only really meddled with a few times, and using brushes I hadn't really used before to try and get different textures, like with the pine trees and stuff, and then using texture overlays, which isn't really something I've ever done before either. Attempting to get the sunset was fun, or sunrise. Yeah, it's sunrise, not sunset. Sorry. But yeah, this is, I was trying a lot of new things, and it felt kind of appropriate to try new things for this one. This is my oasis, and in my oasis, I win.